attacks in our diplomatic
marriage. Now you're for it. You defended President Obama's immigration policies. Now you say they're too harsh. You supported his trade deal dozens of times. You even called it the gold standard. Now suddenly last week you're against it. Will you say anything to get elected?
Well, actually, I have been very consistent over the course of my entire life. I have always fought for the same values and principles.
Do you think New York State should recognize gay marriage?
No.
No. Okay.
Took the lives of four brave lives of four.
I believe that marriage is not just a
Brave lives of four brave
bond, but a sacred bond between a man and a woman.
I have not supported same-sex marriage. I have supported civil partnerships and contractual relationships.
I support marriage for lesbian and gay couples. I support it.
And Tiger Woods. I'm here to.
You are being very persistent, but you are playing with my words and playing with what is such an
I'm just trying to clarify
issue.
So I can understand.
No, I don't think you are trying to clarify. I
honor those four men. Of the
Personally and as a matter of policy and law.
So you're saying your opinion on gay marriage changed, or you changed your mind?
You know, I have to say, I think and that's just flat wrong. So let me just state what I feel like you are implying and I think you're trying to say that, you know, I used to be opposed and now I'm in favor and I did it for political reasons.
Our diplomatic
repudiated. I have a strong record. I have a great commitment to this issue, and I am proud of what I've done and the progress we're making.
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm sorry, I just want to clarify what I was saying. No, I was saying that you maybe really believe this.
No, that is not true.
It really is great how long you've supported gay marriage.
Yes.
risk
all along, but believed in gay marriage all along, but felt for political reasons America wasn't ready yet, and you couldn't say it. That's what.
I could have supported it sooner. Well, you did it pretty soon. Yeah. Could have been soon.
And admire Chris Stevens. He was one of our nation's most accomplished diplomats.
Right. There it is, mister.
Fair point.
Just in July, New Hampshire, you told the crowd you, quote, take a backseat to no one when it comes to progressive values.
I take a backseat to no one when you look at my record and standing up and fighting for progressive values.
Drink shooting.
Last month in Ohio, you said you plead guilty to, quote, being kind of moderate and center. Do you change your political identity based on who you're talking to?
No, I think that, like most people that I know, I have a range of views, but they are rooted in my values.
And the pigs do day, night, all over the world,
And my experience.
I get accused of being kind of moderate and center. Plead guilty.
Just for the record, are you a progressive or are you a moderate?
I'm a progressive.
Emails in this pile. We've counted them. There are 67 emails in this pile in 2012. And I'm troubled by what I see here. I can only conclude by your own records that there was a lack of interest in Libya in 2012.
Jeff, you're not going to let him in the contest.
What can I do, Laura? There's no law that says the contest is restricted.
He's a killer. Dad would have run him out of town.
Sorry, honey, but he's not wanted in this part of the country. I can't legally stop him. Glad you feel that way, Deputy.
The server contains personal communications from my husband and me.
Only time I got on the internet, I did 2 emails, and I ordered Christmas presents from a reservation. Otherwise, I found people said embarrassing things on emails. I didn't want to be one of them.
I mean, and how many angels dance on the head of a pin? I have really nothing to. I mean, how do you answer that?
I represented Wall Street as a senator from New York, and I went to Wall Street in December of 2007, before the big crash that we had, and I basically said, cut it out. AIG, a big insurance company, Lehman Brothers, an investment bank. There's this whole area called shadow banking. That's where the experts tell me the next potential problem could come from. So I'm with both Senator Sanders and Governor O'Malley in putting a lot of attention onto the banks. And I represented New York, and I represented New York on 9/11. When we were attacked, where were we attacked? We were attacked in downtown Manhattan, where Wall Street is. I did spend a whole lot of time and effort helping them rebuild. That was good for New York, it was good for the economy, and it was a way to rebuke the terrorists who had attacked our country.
9/11 was bad.
I agree with that.
Quit foreclosing on homes. Quit engaging in these kinds of speculative behaviors.
Now, who's exactly to blame for the housing crisis? I think there's plenty of blame to go around. Home buyers who paid extra fees to avoid documenting their income should have known they were getting in over their heads.
I know you recall, ducking under sniper fire, and Sinbad in his account, who was on the trip, he said that the most dangerous part was remembering where he was going to eat next.
He's a comedian, Jeff.
Say it?
He's a comedian.
Time! No doubt about the winner then. That's a perfect score.
After CBS News video showed what really happened when she landed and greeted officials.
Maybe you didn't hear the lady's name, mister. It's Annie Oakley. She's the fastest shot in the territory. Maybe I didn't tell you my name.
Barack Obama.
Up in Oregon, where I come from, women folks tend to their sewing. Like they are.
Barack Obama.
Good to see you. Once again, her memory doesn't match our videotape. She and her daughter Chelsea lingered on the tarmac to greet U.S. military officials. Took photos. There was the group of 7th graders on the tarmac, too. And then Senator Clinton walked to the armored vehicle where she did eventually duck and enter.
It was one of the highlights of President Clinton's first term, passage of the North American Free Trade Agreement, also known as NAFTA. Critics blame NAFTA for the loss of manufacturing jobs in industrial states, including Ohio and Pennsylvania. Hillary Clinton helped get NAFTA approved.
Your opponents are saying that that's really part of a larger pattern with you, that you often avoid taking firm positions on controversial issues.
You know, I have been a critic of NAFTA from the very beginning. My concerns about NAFTA expressed years ago have been well documented and verified. I didn't have a public position on it. I have spoken to
consistently against NAFTA.
And if you look at what I have been saying, it has been consistent.
I have been consistent.
You can go back and look at from the very beginning.
I was one of the voices in the administration warning about NAFTA.
You said it was good on balance for New York and America in 2004, and now you're in Ohio, and your words are much different, Senator. The record is very clear.
Well, you don't have all the record, because you can go back and look at what I've said consistently.
Oh, I think that everybody is in favor of free and fair trade, and I think that NAFTA is proving its worth.
I think on balance, NAFTA has been good for New York and America.
Was NAFTA a mistake?
NAFTA was a mistake to the extent that it did not deliver on what we had hoped it would.
I don't know what to say, Mr. Morgan. I'll be very happy to pay for it.
Oh, never mind, Miss Oakley. Maybe he just got his magic words wrong.
I'm sorry, mister. Well, what can I say?
Right here. I remember seeing pictures of you
On post office walls.
Honey, I can stay and watch?
You watch. You're the one that welcomed
Obama
to our town.
All right. Go! He beat Annie Oakley. Like I said, women should tend to their sewing.